Alright folks, welcome back to Romance of Three Kingdoms 11. This is Mysterious JG. I was saying at the end of the last video we were going to march south through Wu. Well, obviously that's not happening in this video, but you know what I'm saying. I think it's now safe to say that I've got more than half of China on my side, geographically for sure. Let's look at the forces. I think we said I had the most troops, not necessarily the most weapons. Now it's... No, he's still got more of every category of weapon than I've got. Primary ordnance and secondary ordnance. I got more vessels than anyone else, although they're all, Lord knows where they are. They're spread out over Hell and Gone. I've got more gold. I've got more expenses. I've got more revenue. I've got the greatest gold supply in the kingdom. I'm the richest man in the world. Still don't have quite as much food as he does, but I got a much bigger harvest, which means it's only a matter of time before I overtake him there. The important thing really is weapons and troops. He has elite everything. I have elite nothing. Everything is ready to have elite researched next. Oh, except for his cavalry sucks. He improved everything but his cavalry, which is smart, probably. He picked... I was kind of gradually improving all of my units. He really concentrated on getting certain things really good. But, is there anything that Wu has that I don't? They've got stone construction. Which I forget what that does, but... They've really reinforced ramparts. They're working on defense, which, yeah, they're going to need it, folks. I'm going to be coming for them pretty soon. Nobody cares about the fire tech tree. And, yeah, I got the biggest army in the world. Probably do, actually. I don't think there's any army. At this point in the history of the Occident, there is probably no army that is as large as the army of Shu would be if it actually did control, like... almost 2/3 of China. Well, more than half. Between, let's call it 3/5 of China. But I don't know. I don't remember what's happening in the Middle East at this time. Of, you know, there's the Crusades going on around now. I'm not positive. Probably not. I think the Crusades were later. There might be like some big armies in the Middle East, but in Europe, I don't think there was anything. Nothing could stand up to Liu Bei's force that he's got deployed here anywhere in the world, is what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure this would be the largest army on Earth. So let's let the largest army on Earth come into Chang and start building it. I hope Chang is a big city. It's Emperor City. I don't know what that means. I'm not sure how many troops it'll be able to hold. That's what I'm not sure about here. Still Jingsai City at this point. A title from you would be nice around now, Emperor. Of course, I'm Regent of Hanzhong. I don't think he can give me a higher title than Regent. Okay, did not quite get up to 100,000, so I don't know for sure if we're pushing the limits on this city. But, you know what I haven't done yet, and this would be a fun time to do one. Why the hell not? The Regent's in the city, after all. Although, possibly the fact that he's already taken his turn will prevent me from doing what I'm thinking of doing. But I'm thinking of doing a council. I mean, it'd be a fun way to celebrate, you know, the fact that we've rescued the Emperor. We've certainly got a lot of great officers in the city. The Sworn Brothers, none of the Sworn Brothers are here, actually. Well, JG Mystery is. But, I mean, Guan Yu and Zhang Fei are not. Liu Bei himself is. And Shi Grimmeth and Vulture Bobo are both up there hanging around in, forgetting the name of that city. Luoyang? Yeah. So, let's see if it will let us do a, council. I have to select 6 officers. Jingsai, of course. Guangying, of course. JG Mystery. Branded Atlanta might be fun. Zhurong would be even more fun, though. Alright, let's get, Old Man Huangjong. Branded Alamena. Oh, should I include him? Way on would be fun, because he talks like this. But I'm, you know, gotta create an officer. I don't want to leave the poor guy out in the cold. Deng Ai would be in there stuttering. How many action points is this going to take, I wonder? Oh, well, who cares? It's an LP, folks. It's supposed to be fun. As long as we talk things over when making our decisions, everything should go well. Now then, please give me your ideas.
Hunger brings on war. Stabilizing our national resources is our most urgent business.
There's truth in what Jingsai says. Me too. I feel the same way Jingsai does.
We have the advantage in every aspect of war. Let's march and take the offensive.
As a policy, I agree with what Huang Ying says. Me too. I feel the same way Huang Ying does. I trust everyone had a chance to speak. In that case, let me select the idea we will adopt. Build facilities, etc., and get domestics in order. March and wage war on active offensive. I'm surprised it came down to the two women having the suggestions. Sisters be doing it for themselves. But my whole thing is I always like to build up my cities before I attack. Wang Ying has a good point, but I'm going to side with Jingsai, and not just because she's Jingsai. Oh wait, select opinion to adopt. Can I select both? You will let me select both. I think it makes more sense to only select one. Jingsai's idea is certainly worth looking into. Everybody, please come up with details for it.
We can't lose popular support. Let's send Yang Dangyang to make inspections at Chang and reassure the people.
Let's have Vulture Bobo drill the Luoyang troops. We have to raise morale. Why am I talking like a man? Why were my ideas ignored? Let's leave Jin Yi orders recruitment to Mu Menghuo. Let's train troops at Jin Yi. I think it would be best to order Ding Yi to do it. Without armaments, defeat would be swift. Let's have Deng Ji produce towers at Chang'an. That's actually a stupid idea. What the fuck kind of moron would think of an idea like, I don't need more towers. JG Mystery, you've let JG Mystery, that big me, down again. Let's have Zhou He produce crossbows at Changyang. The planning stage is at an end. I will now select which of these plans we will actually carry out. What the hell, let's do it all. Chang'an actually would be a good place. If I was going to produce towers, that would be a good city to do it at. Execute the selected commands. Yeah, see, this is the really slow way of doing your regular turn stuff, actually. Your ideas are all quite reasonable. We'll implement them right away. I don't know if it increased anybody's loyalty or whatever, but... all that stuff happens simultaneously, which means that, in a way, I don't know, whether it's slower or faster, it's kind of hard to say. Okay, it's an emperor and it's a big city, so cool. I've only got one person in the city who can do stuff now, and it's the person who was not involved, I would expect, in that, Jingsai was free, but I think she was involved in the whatchamacallem, council. Is that you, student counselors? Let's, we just rescued the Emperor. Let's, auto-appoint ranks. 11 demotions, promotions, 5 demotions. Shuge Liang is now an officer of conquest. Still don't have anybody who's a chancellor. Nobody has enough deeds. Jingsai is up to East Officer of Subjugation. I mean, she can command a pretty damn big unit. But probably, I think she now has more, possibly has more deeds than Guan Yu and Zhang Fei. She's in the same realm, general area of deeds. Brandon Atalanta has been promoted. Congratulations. JG Mystery has been promoted. I believe he's still lagging behind, well, Pancake's guy, certainly. Who's a city officer. He's an officer in the city. Vulture Bobo is... oh, JG Mystery outranks Vulture Bobo. I didn't think he did. And, I haven't seen Shi Grimmeth anywhere. He might actually have slipped behind a little bit somehow. Despite having more deeds to his name when he came on board. Because he was actually serving an officer. Yeah, Shi Grimmeth would be demoted down to just officer status. If I go with the auto settings. Wow. pissed off about that. She-Grimmeth in this rank, so he's not being demoted. It appears that I can't. Or maybe I can. I don't know. I'm not sure how they're listing people here, but that's still a demotion for you. Let's make him a retainer. Masus sucks. We can certainly replace him with She-Grimmeth. This poor guy, he might not even get to see this, but I feel bad demoting him. That's a lateral move for She-Grimmeth, but you know what? The lateral move is fine. You get to be a retainer instead of getting demoted so that somebody else can take your old spot. Kind of fun to make Jingsai the undersecretary, but I think her leader is more important than her pole. Cool. Although she could be a pole dancer. Alright, so nobody to search for in Chang. Got enough gold to reward people, probably. Why not? City doesn't need inspections, apparently, or there's no one free to do it. I've already finished inspections. Oh, never mind. Oh yeah, that must have been one of the things that they told me to do in the conference. I've already drilled troops here, I guess. She-Grimmeth. If there are any crooked officials out there, I will punish them with my new retainer powers. I have been placed on retainer after all. Okay, well, I probably should have restored order here, actually. Yes, I definitely should have if I didn't already. That was actually kind of a mistake. Alright, well, let's get the military stuff going. I completely forgot about that this turn. There's key. Oh, yeah, this is the unit that I need to take. Cannot use tactics on this terrain. Damn it! You guys cannot wander into the fire, it seems like. Go now! Support. I wish those camps weren't there. They are making this go worse than it probably should be going. Should be able to break out of here, maybe. Be right behind you. Yeah, go on, ping pools. The support skill is pretty nice. I mean, it's just doing a little bit of damage. Thanks for your help, but it's still pretty sweet. Now, if he attacks these guys, Guan Yu might help him out. I shouldn't have done that. I should have found another hex and used penetrate. But come on, Guan Yu. Don't be lazy, you fuck. Oh, Guan Yu. You're the god of war, your son's out there trying to fight, you're not even helping him out, man. What's up? What's up, what's up, what's up? Okay, now I got a lot of these troops here are just like siege units, so they are not gonna be, other than like confusing and whatever, they're not gonna be that great. how I can get Ma Yunlu to actually help out. If I get her here in position to support an attack, she does tend to support when Zhao Yun attacks. Though Zhao Yun, of course, doesn't ever seem to help her. He doesn't have enough tactics to do anything really cool here, but he can certainly take pot shots at them with arrows. After me, men and women. By that I mean you, Ma Yunlu.
I know what you mean.
I could always count on you. So, yeah, got another extra 500 damage out of that, so that's pretty cool. Bloody battles continue as Zhu Chang seems pretty secure. I don't think it's going to be easy for Cao Cao to retake Zhu Chang. I wish there was some option to let me move the Emperor to Chengdu. I really do. Because they will never, ever lay a finger on Chengdu. It's got 86,000 troops in it, and that's with the computer controlling it. It's just such a phenomenal city. They can't help but keep it stocked with troops. And of course, it's way behind. It's way far away from Wei. Let's put it that way. Woohoo! I'm funny. Alright, I guess you guys might as well continue heading over here. You'd be running out of food at this rate. Because you got taken away, of course. All of you guys are doing okay for food because you all set out with 200 days worth of food and have taken significant casualties since then. Zhang Fei and Guan Yu haven't taken a lot of casualties, are actually shorter on food than anyone else for exactly that reason. But, oh no, there's still units that haven't moved. Who am I forgetting? Ah, I'm forgetting about Guan So and his cavalry unit. Who actually, yeah, they really ought to head up here and help out with this. Jing Tsai and Guan Ping's romantic reunion will have to be put off for right now. There are still units who haven't moved. I do not know who those units are. Are you sure you want me to go to Wuhan? That's not it though, there's still somebody else on the march. Where did we forget somebody? So is there somebody hanging around here? Wang Zhang, are you over here somewhere? Somebody who was like attacking stuff. Did I not do anything with Panday? I didn't do anything with Panday. Be bold and follow us. Hi, Guan Yu, would you like to fight to the death? No, I do. Support our allies, Guan Ping, you fool, buddy. Now we can end the turn. And I think I'll keep the camera right here.
This kind of a lax guard, I should be able to escape without any trouble. I'm a hardened combat badass.
Well, if you're able to escape from, like, any situation, then how come Cao Cao had to, like, frickin' pay off the Qiang people, whoever the hell they are, like weird northwest Chinese desert folk, to get your ass back? Where's northern China? Oh well, that is a dynasty warrior who I didn't figure we'd be able to keep her. Excuse me, I don't care about you because I don't know who you are. Probably actually a more useful officer than Kaiyan, but Caiyan, Jing Tsai, Caiyan, etc., etc. Oh no, fire shit! They're building fire shit. Damn, that did a lot of damage. Oh no, the Rams are going to attack the gate. Wait, they hold the gate. Never mind. Please command us as you see fit. Alright, I will. How the hell am I getting you guys out of here? You don't have enough will to escape. Crap. Yeah, I hate you, Shen's kind of in trouble. I hate to say it, but it is true. raked, I could pull them out, give I Hate You Zen someplace to flee to. But I could also use Sideswipe for them, which would attack 2 units at once. It is awfully tempting. Can I use that on this terrain? You better not fail with this tactic on you, God of War, because the whole point, I could have sideswiped, but I wanted to get I Hate You Zen to relative safety. His war is increased to 99. Guan Yu is now a bigger badass than he was a minute ago, and he's fucking Guan Yu, folks. How old is he? 57. Yeah, all right. Well, we're not gonna have Guan Yu at our disposal for much longer, but how old is Liu Bei? How much more time do I have to win this game if I want to win it with Liu Bei as my ruler? I don't think I'm gonna make it, folks. Okay. Yeah, it's possible, but no, he's getting up there. I mean, it's ancient China, folks. If you're in that age, I don't want to make it sound like I'm being ageist or anything, but people did not live as long back then. Trust, now Guan Yu, help out, would you? And support our allies. Not Guan Ping, well, it's nice of you to help, but I'm really looking at Guan Yu to do something here. Or got hurt. Thanks for your help, punk ass kid.
Attack!
Yeah, there we go. Now let's ram you into the frickin' flames of death, buddy. More damage than I thought. We'll be right behind you. Guan Yu's must have been bathed in flame this whole time, but constantly helping out his friends. Reach for the stars, but never leave your friends. That's Guan Yu's motto. But he doesn't have high enough bow skill to do anything really cool here, so let's just make him attack. These guys have super shields, so fuck that. Incinerate that cavalry, maybe. So that's like, yeah, there are places that are not on fire. I can't have that. Or got hurt, and he didn't even catch on fire. Damn it, Guan Ping. Guan Ping has been like assisting with attacks and just being really useful throughout this turn, and I'm like, what? You messed up one thing? Fuck, you're the worst officer ever. Quite gonna make it. Oh, well, just wait here. Let the fires burn themselves out, I guess. Alright, now I got shitloads of officers. But first, I want to start fixing the huge problems we've got with Guan. I want to get the inspections, I want to get order back before I start rebuilding the farms. But yeah, we need to start rebuilding those farms too. That's going to be kind of important. But no, I got more military shit to do up here before I can get back onto that, so... They're not accepting a duel with these guys. I might as well just get some free will out of it. We'll fight you one-on-one. This battle will not be settled by a duel. Yay! And some minor troop loss, but... And now I will once again maneuver things so that Ma Yunlu gets to support Zhao Yun. Count on you to help me defeat Snidely Whiplash. Check this guy out, man. Snidely Whiplash over here. He's gotta be some kind of Jin officer or something. He's all seedy looking. One of Han Sui's 8 knights, he assaulted Chang along with Ma Chao, but was Lured out and surrounded by Kong's army, he was killed by Ji Hao Yuan. Okay, so never mind. He didn't work for Jin. He worked for Ma Chao. It's actually like a Han loyalist. I don't know why he's helping Cao Cao, but he should be switching sides, man. Join the righteous forces of Liu Bei, dude. Alright, so granary surrounded by farms here. That's a no-brainer. Over here we can get the old mint surrounded by markets that even Cao Cao saw the wisdom of doing that. So get the mint going right off the bat. Then we'll use JG Mystery, Jing Sai, and Branded Elementa, brilliant young officers that they all are, to get a granary going over here. Start working on some markets. This is going to be one hell of a city, folks. Okay, you guys are going to be kind of moving slow with the building of a farm, but what the hell, I want everybody to be working here. Okay, good, I was able to increase order. Do it for all of my action points, but that will. Unless I really wanted to send a unit out there to help destroy those guys, but I think that can wait. Okay, another fine turn has come to an end. Kind of lost track of how many minutes I'm into this video, so probably want to end it pretty soon. Yeah, let's go ahead and keep things moving along. Yeah, they don't have a lot of troops left in Chenliu now. I might actually be able to take it with that force that was just meant to help hold Chang on. But Xiaopi has gotten pretty big. Xiaopi, however you pronounce it. I think GP is over here. GP is even bigger. But as we've discovered, the big central capital of Cao Cao's entire force, although it doesn't have as many troops now, but it is ruled by Cao Cao himself, Shochun. They have 26,000+ dudes in a port. I don't understand how Wu is holding this city. They're cut off from the rest of Wu. I mean, you can't see it on the map here, but because of the Jiangdong, this is kind of like their... I mean, this is Wu. This is the heartland of Wu, right down here. This city up here is kind of their efforts to expand into the northern mainland. Where is this transport unit even coming from that's heading here? I guess from a port or something. I don't know what's going on there, folks. I'm tempted to start pouring supplies into Wu to increase their war effort, but no, that would just be silly. Because now we actually I could start sending, I believe, transport units with food and gold and stuff directly into Wu. Runan, I guess I need to take it just so I don't have this silly blue splotch on the map when I start moving through here. But no, my plan is to take Chenliu, from there maybe move on up to Puyang, which is a, not one of the better defended cities, but I really would like to just cut way in half, so I can concentrate on taking the areas that Cao Cao conquered from the Yuans and the Gongzungs before I start moving in. This is like the most hotly contested area in China early in the book. This is where Cao Cao, Liu Bei, Lu Bu, and Yuan Shu are all fighting it out in this area of the country. But yeah, it doesn't seem like at this point I can do any wrong. So let's put that theory to the test, see if my competence can actually prevent me from winning the day here. It's hard to say how much of this is me actually being good. People have pointed out that there are Japan-only versions of this game with higher difficulty level where I would have gotten stomped. I'm just not doing a good job. You know, the AI is herping or whatever. I'm like, hey, you know, I started with one city. Even on beginner difficulty, I think this is a pretty difficult scenario. Meanwhile, the Rams are continuing on their merry way. Like they're actually going to be able to take the city. Ridiculous. I'm tempted to just let that unit wander around up there. It can't really escape. Oh man, you didn't help out Ma Yun Lu? Because you're getting sick of being taken advantage of. Yeah, see what you guys want to do up here. If you want to attack my towers or just run out of food. No, they're never going to run out of food. They brought like enough food for a huge unit. Now they're down to 1,400 men. Lead them into the freaking fires of death, bitches! I thought I was even gonna get a duel out of that, possibly. That was pretty sweet. We're being beaten into the ground, pretty much. That's pretty much what's happening too. Unit I could, no, let's get up here and just regular old attack. Org, that hurts. That hurt! Zhu Huang is still hanging out around up here. He's still got a pretty powerful unit, and he's got like super shields, so arrows aren't really going to help that much.
Relatively wimpy targets that will not finish off my badly weakened unit.
It's not her fault, folks. She had a hell of a fight to get here. I captured Lun Ji. Thank you for your proposal, but I decline. Alright, we'll go into prison then. That'll give you a chance to rest and clear my head. Thank you. This is actually what I wanted all along. Haha. I really do need to get rid of these camps. The spears do not have great shields, so they should be easier to take out with than these pikes would be, but using archers, I mean. Alright, well that's it for action part of the turn. Let's do that domestic that we do so well. Any more development go on here? No, this place is fully developed. Yeah, I took some pictures of the native coils, and they were fully developed, so that was good. I guess we need to improve order in Lan again, until I get it up to high enough that I feel comfortable getting to work on farms. Although, actually, what are the political skills of these officers? Mr. Sirius is not going to make any difference to the building of farms anyway, so I might as well just have him restore order on every turn. That makes sense. Yeah, that's good thinking, JG. Good job. Good job, me. see if Jihao Sanzi can hire any of these guys, because I believe that's who we're talking about here. Jihao, Jihan, Ji, whatever, however you pronounce his name, Sanji. Yeah, Dion Man, he's never joining us. Maybe I'll dispatch a unit to get rid of these guys. It's spears, not cavalry, that I would want to use against them. I appreciate your suggestion, game, but I would like Vulture Bobo to be involved in this exciting adventure. Along with his sworn brother, She Grimmeth, they will save the day. And not quite be able to reach the... No, they can't reach those guys. Oh, yes. Yes, I'm sure it's Sun Wukong's brilliance and not She Grimmeth that enabled that tactic to work. Ruffle, ruffle, ruffle. Oh, I was gonna end the turn, wasn't I? Oh, well, I've started now. Oh, that's right, I have to do the domestic stuff. I was gonna have them start building up gear, and oh, there's a Sork and Nail getting involved. See, Sork and Nail, now you get the honor of building spears and shit. Just that I would have stuff to transport to the front line. What's going on down here? Chang's officers are all hard at work on new stuff. Jin Yi, yeah, Jin Yi needs his order restored pretty badly, actually. Alrighty. So that's good. Okay, let's save the game and end the turn. Or maybe we'll just go ahead and let the computer take a turn before we keep on going here. Because I feel like getting one more video in this recording session. I don't know when I'm next going to be able to sit down and record this game. Come on, game. There you go. Alright. So, I guess that means I need to pull out, what's his name, to show us, Guan Lu, to show us that it's time to end this video. When we come back, folks, we've rescued the Emperor. We've got a big battle going on between Chen Liu and I've forgotten the name. It's not Chu Chang. It's Luo Yang. Yeah. So that's a pretty big battle going on there. Like there's fighting going on either side of Hulao Gate. But I have a feeling that once I crush that army that's there, I should be able to move into Chen Liu pretty easily, and that should be pretty exciting. So we'll be seeing that, or at least steps in that direction in the next video. Thank you so much for watching, folks. I'll see you next time.